15. We got a nice matchup here. We got EAS 11-2, looking pretty solid, but look at that. Lord Skeletor wounded and King Randor bad. Orko is bad. He-Man is bad. Obviously, the COVID is running through Eternia All-Stars. Pretty brutal. Merman is bad. Trapjaw, however, is excellent. One bright spot for them, that powerful WR2, but he's not featured quite as heavily here. Mossman sucks, but he's good. So, EAS 11-2 going up against P90X. So we got two men, two legends, two icons with a lot of Tecmo experience battling it out here in what could be a preview of some playoff matchups. Ram Man's feeling bad. Beastman, my fave, is excellent, but his stats sucks. Adam's good. Maybe they'll get... Oh, there you go. Whiplash is going to be up there. Triclops. At least these powerful linebackers are all feeling at least good or average. Cobra Khan's feeling excellent. That's pretty huge. Two bads drop to bad, and he's an average. So generally relatively shitty, conditions for EAS. Ooh, and unlike this, now we got Horton feeling excellent. That's pretty huge for this heavy pass team. Both running backs average. Their RB is hurt. Although Weber looks like will fill in feeling good. Bad. That could hurt him, although I don't think anybody's amazing. Although the linebackers are pretty strong for EAS, so maybe they'll put some pressure on him. Excellent nose tackle. That could be significant. He's bad, so he's not going to have too much of an impact. Another bad linebacker. The Rip King's hanging in there. Sir Walliam. He's good. He's pretty studly. There you go. All right. Looking at some pretty sick safeties there. So 11-2 versus 9-4. 20-6 overall combined. And that's massive. Lord Skeletor does come back to see if he can lead his team, his feeling bad band of all-stars up against this team Beachbody. Let's get this game started. Beachbody will return. Their guy did not come back. Tila, ooh, sexy Tila, to kick it off. Decent kick to Haas. See a lot of speed there on that coverage. Haas from the 7. Got a man chasing him and drags him down to the 20. Let's see what Beachbody's going to do. Only heavy pass team in the league. Been working pretty well for him. Especially when you get this kind of setup, folks. Fires it deep to Weber, who has to dive. And then, can't quite pick up his feet. But a huge strike there from the feeling excellent QB of Tim Horton. Tony Horton, whatever the fuck his name is. And he's even able to fight off a couple people. But Ram Man does get in there and roughs him up from the backside. Horton again, they're going with that lethal play. He's got the dump off, finds Sean T, who's pretty fast, and takes it down to the 20. So just like that, they've picked up 60 yards. Here comes a run play to Caesar, but they called that one, and he's swallowed up. Are they trying it again? No, another run play, and they at least pick up a yard on a called play. But rare to see the double run. Let's see if this can work. Can the guy get open? He will have a man, but he looks like, no, he moved in perfectly. Andrea Weber there to fill in and grab the TD. He drew up. Everybody thought the feeling excellent, speedy QB of Tony Horton was going to come racing forward just to try to get that first in the way that Aaron Rodgers should have, but did not. But instead, he fools everybody and then fires a line drive into the end zone. Shitty kick from Eric. Jackoff is there at the 19. Does get one nice block. Makes a couple of moves. Not known for an amazing return there, but picked up about 20 yards. Now it's 4 wide for Skeletor. They're looking to go heavy hitter. He's going to take it himself, though, and doesn't pick up anything. Had a man at the bottom. Oh, here's a chance to go deep. That line will hold. Oh, I spoke too quickly. Saji Khalif came in. I thought for sure he was going to be able to pelt it down the field. Now it's a pitch to He-Man, who's got a lot of distance to make up, and he's not going to. 4th and 11. EAS is going to trot out the punt team, punting from the near side. Evil Lynn, Tila's twin sister, and fellow menage partner, pooches it to the 20, and he's taken down at the 30. 4 wide again. It's a pretty lethal formation here, but a lot of pressure. Almost a pick. A man in his face. Sean T panicked a little bit. Here comes the motion. They're going to feed it up the middle. Pretty good gain for him, and he hurls a man. No one was expecting Caesar to be a big contributor, but look at this, folks. To the 20, to the 10, and down at the 6. Holds on to the ball. One hell of a run there. This is not the play call you're dreaming of in this scenario. He does have a man down low, though, and he fires it, does an overthrow, and punches it in. Pay him the bomb, and they take a quick 13-point lead, maybe 14 if they can clock in this extra point. A little bit of pressure, but he sneaks it through. 14-0. And that's a successful try. Eric now with a much bigger kick to Off. Off stands 2.5 yards deep in his end zone. A lot of blue and white around him. He coughs up the ball, but luckily fumbles it out of bounds. Lucky, of course, for EAS. Unlucky for Beachbody, looking to try to put a beat down on. Here comes a run. They almost capture him in the backfield. And down he goes. The run team, certainly the weak point of EAS. Their pass team's very strong. He-Man looking to make me eat my words. Gets the first down on a nice play, finding his own line there. 4 wide for EAS. All these plays are pretty good. Gonna have a guy, fires it to Merman, who's there. Gets the missed dive. He's to the 30. Will anyone catch him? To the 20. Down at the 17, but a great play. And we were just talking about that lethal pass offense of EAS. Here comes this play. Got a man deep if he can find him quick without a jump. It's perfect throw. Merman's in the end zone. And just like that, this 11-2 team's not going away anytime quickly. Lord Skeletor, back from injury, looking pretty sharp. Fires a nice TD throw. No pressure whatsoever. He easily saunters up and pops it through. Cuts the lead in half. Medium kick from Tila, but it was still nice to get the upskirt when she raised her leg up. I'll be sure to freeze frame that later and upload it to Mr. Skin. Here comes 25. 75 yards for that glorious TD. Line holds for a second, but then he's tried to make something of it, and they said, no sirree, Bob. Man at arms with a nice sack. 2nd and 16. Oh, he's got a guy. Fires it to Weber. Great coverage. He threw it a little early, actually. Picked up 15 of the 16. What are they going to do? They're going to swallow him up. That line plunge is not going to work against that beefed-up nose tackle and those stacked linebackers. And look at that, folks. That was close to a blocked punt. McMatthew does get it off. Champ generally sucks. And down at the 31. Here comes some motion. Got a man streaking. That's the Feeling Excellent Trapjaw. Super fast. Does get taken down, but gets to the 38. Big pickup there, and they're looking to tie the game with this possession. They liked what they saw. They're trying it again. He's not quite as open. This time the man across the field is, though. Fires it to Merman, who makes a nice move. Will he get up? He's taken down at the 5, but it's 1st and goal for EAS. All of a sudden, the tide is swinging. This is the play they scored on. They pitch it down to He-Man, tries to find his own line, and works his way to the 2. Thought maybe he was going to overstep and get in. Here comes the plunge up the middle, and that's a touchdown, folks. That's a touchdown. Orko just floats right in, and it was 2 quick scores from P90X. Now it's 2 quick scores from EAS, and we should be looking at a tie ball game. And it is 14-14, tons of time left, tons of Tecmo left. Who's excited? Tila, a little bit of a better kick, well, not much better, to the 17. Avoids the 1 dive and gets out to the 29. Shotgun formation. This play can be lethal. It's actually good when they call it. He fires it to Weber. Look at that. The guy should be streaking. Oh, but then they hit him so hard. He coughs up the ball. They hurl him in his attempt to try to get it. And man, he faces huge turnover after the momentum swing of 2 touchdowns. Everything was going P90X's way there for a second. Is he going to lead Trapjaw? No. Is he going to find RB1? No. He's going to give it right back. What a bum. He had a chance for something, but instead he forced it 10 yards down the field for a pick. P90X takes advantage. Oh, but Whiplash with an amazing dive. Just reaches that arm out there and trips up the ankles of Tony Horton, who hasn't done enough step class. A pressure once again could have been picked. 3rd and 21. Big, long play. They're in the shotgun formation. And they're going to pitch. Questionable play. That ain't going anywhere. Picks up 2. And now it's 4th and 19. Gives him plenty of time to get that punt off. Should stay in. He's at the 3, so nice punt. He should stop him before the 20, and not only that, they stop him at the 10. So we're looking at a potential safety here with 1 or 2 called plays or a big sack. They decide to be conservative, plow it forward. Oh, and the hero of the day. There must be a mistake, folks. I thought he was invulnerable. I don't know what the hell is going on, but He-Man is off, and Jack Me Off comes on, and he's not nearly the caliber player that He-Man was. That already hurting run game is down a notch, but it doesn't matter if they're going to feed Trapjaw, who's feeling excellent, and picks up, oh, but then he coughs up the ball. What an amazing turn of events. Trapjaw was just to say, he was like Emmitt Smith a season or 2 ago, put the team on my back, I'll take care of it, and then played like shit with fumbles. Here comes Triclops, though. The defense isn't going away of EAS. They're looking to put some pressure on. Now there's only 44 seconds left. EAS dreaming dreams of going in tied. Another pressure, but this time they find Sean T with a dive. If he gets one more diver, he's going to score. And there he is. We just said they were dreaming dreams of a tie ball game, but Sean T said no, no, no. That ain't happening. Tony Horton found him perfectly in stride. And just like that, let's see if there's some pressure. There is, but he sneaks it through, and it's 21-14. P90X in that P2 position, holding strong with a likely lead at halftime. And here is now, you get the double whammy, the returner, the high injury rate of the returner. He does look like he's at least hanging in there. Gets a pretty nice return. 21 seconds. This passing team can score on anybody, though. So let's see what they've got. They decide to do the fire. Oh, he throws it, although Trapjaw is feeling good. Is there enough time? There is. Call a... Oh, they don't you hate that? They try to trot out the goddamn field goal when they should have just called a timeout. Great play by Trapjaw, but a little miscommunication there. I think one of the earpieces in the helmet was fucked. And so unable to take advantage of those 3 points. Let's see if that comes back to haunt him. Here comes off again, as in Jack Me. Or beat me. Okay, the pitch to off. He's trying to find his own line like He-Man did, but picks up 3 where He-Man would have got 7. 2 back set. They're going to sweep it down to Orko. Orko's doing well and reaches for the first, but falls just a hair short. They decide to take advantage of it. 4 wide. Going to try to push it. Skeletor is conservative, takes it himself, picks up just enough for that first down, moves the chains. Each possession now crucial in this second half, down by 7. Oh, a lot of pressure, and he's down from behind. They trip up Skeletor from the back, the action figure, the little knees buckled, he fell, he's trying to cackle. They do dump it off to Orko, who's not able to turn much of the corner. 3rd and 12, big play here from the 32. 4 wide, it's a good set, but it's called play. He's in trouble, he fires it, and just knocked away. That could have been anything. Could have been caught for a first, could have been picked, ended up knocked away, and now they're forced to punt. And here comes somebody around the side, but it's not enough. We already mentioned that guy was feeling bad. Evil Lynn with a pretty shitty kick. Only to the 30. They do destroy the guy at the 40. 8-yard return for him. Tony Horton's in the gun. He wants to throw it deep, but Ram Man said, no sirree, Bob. And there it goes, folks. Tony Horton gets speared, and out goes the feeling excellent Tony Horton. In comes the I have no fucking stats, Deichler, whatever. And he does look at that. He's so nervous, just throws it into the stand despite a wide open guy and a perfect play. Here it comes. He does have a man open, but he's way too slow. And the old feeling excellent, even with reasonably shitty stats, Beastman comes flying in. And it's 4th and 28. And I have a feeling this offense is going to grind to a halt. And he fumbles. Prince Adam looking like He-Man. What a turn of events there. Prince Adam, I believe, caused the fumble, came around, hit the punter, a rare fumble punt. Then all of a sudden, not only that, he picked up the ball, hurls 2 men, and strides in to tie the game. And suddenly, P90X, the coach is screaming on the sideline. Something about unfair, something about rigged, something about her pleasure, something about going in without lube. Lots of things happening here. And Haas gets out to the 18. But this is painful. P90X lives or dies with their QB, and here comes Deichler, and he just gets sacked by Triclops. EAS is starting to smell blood. They decide to put it in the hands of a running back, but they were ready for it. 2 called plays in a row. That's going to be rough for anybody. Are they going to pitch it? No, he's going to try to run. Oh, and a jumping catch from the hero of the day, Prince Adam. Unbelievable linebacker jumping INT return for a pick fucking 6. Wow. And that right there kind of shows you the odds that P90X suddenly faces themselves. And man, it's like finding out their best-selling video has been copyrighted and all the sales they made have to be refunded. They just don't know what the hell to do. Does have a man open, the super lob ball, and he can't even get under it. That's pathetic. Doesn't have anybody open this time. Tries to force it to Blam. Super lucky it's not picked off. 3rd and 10. Loving that shotgun formation, but it's a called play. Will he get it off? And he coughs up the ball! Another turnover! Oh, man, too bad. Smashes Deichler. Deichler was like, I don't know what he was doing, shooting up heroin or something 6 hours ago. The dude's trying to just get awake. He looks stumbly, he looks bumbly, he's groggy. He can barely say his own name. And he is just not meant to be playing with these men. Here comes Haas trying to do a little something for the team. Hits that sideline, gets a decent return, but you just feel like unless it's a TD, Deichler's not going to do anything for the team. And, oh, evil, clawful, lines him up, chops him down. 2nd and 20. The pressure again and blocked in his face. Oh, and then they just kick him to the turf for good measure. Gonna try to do the fake. I don't think the line. Oh, they do finally get it off. Can he throw it out of bounds? What a bum. And I think it's, it's still 3rd quarter, so they're gonna punt. They had major punting issues before, and they have it again. Prince Adam has clearly, I think, what did we say? Was he good? I think he was good. He's clearly shifted, I think, to excellent. All the touching the balls and the scoring and touching the balls and feeling good while he was touching the balls. Prince Adam is really excited. I think he touched Gringer's balls. I think he touched Man-at-Arms balls. Got a lot of things going on there. 3rd and 13, though, unable to get much going on here. Trying to feed Orko. Got a little bit of green. Got some chaser. Orko coughs it up. Ah, man. EAS, you don't feel like they're in much danger here, but they've been pretty lucky with some fumbles out of bounds. Not even factoring in their own recoveries of various fumbles. Oh, and they shank the kick. So they really should have an extra 6 points on the board. They try to feed it to Sean T. But look at that third quarter, folks. That's going to make anyone cry. And this is brutal going in, and that's a pick right there. He's still, no, not fighting, but oh, man. This is brutal. Well, you gamble, right? You figure, how often is the backup QB going to play, especially with no QB run plays. But then again, heavy pass, going to get hit a lot. Beautiful throw to Trapjaw. And so you say, hey, well, let's spend that money elsewhere. So as you can see, the team performing quite well when the regular QB is in. But, oh, he drops the ball. What a bum. But without that QB, P90X goes from a team to be feared to a team to be cheered. Sir Walliam comes in with a nice sack. And he's got 2 men wide open. Who's he going to find? Trapjaw in the corner. That's a touchdown. And if not that there was much hope at all, but that hope has vanished. I dreamed a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living. And there's a quick snippet from Fontaine, basically summing up how John feels about this game. So 340, now they're just looking for a beatdown. EAS looking to pad that point differential and destroy Beachbody's positive point differential. Let's see, will they score 1 more time, 2 more times? I'm saying 2. Lofts it super deep to Weber. Can he get a jump? He does get a jump. Well, that helps with the chance of at least moving the ball down the field so it isn't an immediate sack fumble. See if he can put one up. He's going to loft it to Blam. Could get a dive. Oh, and it's a pick in the end zone. So a lot of time left. 2:45 for EAS. They're lined up. They ain't taking it easy on this team. Can he get the ball off? He forces it, and he throws a pick. So the picks this season from supposedly good QBs. My own Axis. Oh, and he fumbles and gives it right back. That's the nature of this game. My own Axis, the number of INTs I've thrown this season is just staggering beyond belief. Never before seen or happened in any fucking test. Nor would it happen if we ran 10 fucking seasons here. But somehow it has. And EAS coughing up, throwing a fair amount of picks. Beachbody had some picks. So a lot of turnovers in this game. I haven't been keeping track, but a hell of a number. Let's see what Off can do. He sucks. Picks up nothing. Well, the chance of them scoring twice has gone way down. 3rd and 4. Timeout called from Beachbody, but ain't going to do much. Looks like they're just going to plunge it up the middle. Called play. He gets destroyed. So, oh! And even though EAS has got to be feeling good about kicking P90X's ass, it came at a cost. Both He-Man and Orko sitting on the sidelines as we start to approach the playoff picture. Probably be back in time for the playoffs, but who knows? Tila smacks that one right down the center. Does put him up by 24. Tila with a decent kick to Haas, who's standing at his 1. A lot of EAS guys come flying through, but he avoids the first wave nicely. That also means no chance of a safety. Dickler is there. Some pressure. does the super deep long ball and a diving catch. That'll help his stats a little bit. And that'll basically mean no chance of a score again from EAS. Is it possible that Beachbody scores themselves? Called play, that ain't going to help. Triclops drags him down. Got a man in the middle, but it looks like he coughs up the ball. Who's going to get it? And who is that? Prince Adam, the hero, the MVP. Will he be able to score? Hurl a man, Prince Adam. Oh, I wanted him to score one more time. Well, we know who the MVP is. Holy shitballs. Skeletor played well. Horton was also playing well, but down he goes. Look at that. Look at the even receptions. Trapdoor 5 for 155. Drea Weber 5 for 154. So you look at the stats, EAS didn't dominate, but it was all the turnovers, the coughs up balls, and of course, once the QB went down, it was all but over. All right, folks, who we shall see how these teams, both EAS pretty wounded with double RBs out, and of course P90X and their star Tony Horton gone. Let's see when they come back.